Yo guys, Nova Gundam here. Hope you guys are doing well today, and we're here to talk about the new Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam RG RX-ZERO. Hope I said that correctly, because yeah guys, things are hype. We finally got a new Gundam. Now I know I haven't been uploading videos on the channel much in the past couple months. I suppose things have been busy in life, but I'm gonna come back starting now and you're gonna see more videos. So yeah, sorry for that, but let's get straight into this. We can talk about more about that at the end. So yeah, a new Gundam. We had a trailer. We also had an extended description video put up on one of the Gundam YouTube channels, and it was great to see some new Gundam stuff. We've been waiting for a long time. The last one was Witch of Mercury, which I think wrapped up, what, maybe 4 years ago, maybe 3, I can't remember now. But this one is seeming like it's going to take things to a new level, a new way of delivering Gundam to us, basically. Firstly, it's coming out in 2027, just to let you guys know. But what we've seen from the trailer and information, this is a new story where this autonomous interstellar object comes to Earth, and from this object, humans gain, and they said specifically, 3 revelations. Revelations is an interesting way of saying it. It makes it seem like this object is sentient and it could actually like describe and talk and give information to humans, maybe some type of machine or whatever. And the 3 revelations they got was gravity control, FTL communication, and materialize, which is interesting. I'm quite interested in the last 2, what that means. I guess gravity controls is easier to manage gravity, anti-gravity, which is actually quite prevalent in general when it comes to gravity in space and how they handle that in Gundam. But I wonder what it means in this context of this show. FTL communication, no idea. Materialize probably has to do with, I suppose, atoms and making new objects appear and this creation of different structures and machines and so on. That's what I'm imagining there. But yeah, this is very interesting because after that, it says around 10 years after that, the object starts to invade Earth and humans have to flee, and they flee to the moon, and that's where they are on the moon. And now the story is them coming back to Earth and trying to take back Earth from the object, which is, we haven't seen this before. Honestly, this is a brand new way to tell a Gundam story. I always love how the Gundam stories, they've been slowly becoming more grander. Well, not always, some are grander, like I guess 00 is more grand, Turn A is quite grand, and then you have some which are a bit more tamed. But this one, it seems like it's a big thing. Honestly, I think the last time and the only time we've dealt with aliens when it comes to Gundam is obviously the Gundam 00 movie. Now, I think there was also a time in the Turn A manga. I haven't read it, but I heard about that. But this is, I think, the second time, at least in animation, as far as I know. So you guys down below, you can let me know. I know in Gundam Seed, they have that rock that could be linked to aliens, but it's not confirmed. We never actually saw it. We have no idea where that rock actually came from. But this is definitely going to be the second time aliens are involved in Gundam, and how it's going to be portrayed in the story, I don't know. It's very interesting. I'm actually quite excited to see what they're going to do here, because there's so many different avenues they could actually go with when it comes to portraying a story like this. When I think about this, and I think about Gundam 00 and what it was trying to do there, where you have the 3 different pillars, and then they fight amongst each other, and the end goal of, I guess, well, spoilers, one of the end goals of Celestial Beam was to kind of unite the 3 pillars to fight against a cause for the dialogues to come, which was, aliens, which we saw in the movie, right? So everyone came together to fight the alien. Now it's going to be similar in this, where I guess if the humans are already defeated. In that one, the humans were, they weren't defeated, they were just defending themselves. Now they're actually already defeated in the anime, and then they're coming back to take back Earth in some way. I don't know how it's going to go. It's going to be interesting. But it's an interesting contrast when you see 00 and this. I'm wondering if there are going to be some similarities there. Now, before we go on to talk more about the mech, the Gundam itself, and so on, let's talk a bit about how they're actually going to portray the story, because they said there's 2 ways. There's the anime and then there's the game. We've got the anime, which is based at the start of the events of the story and the war as it goes, and then you've got the actual game, which is 100 years later, which is interesting. That kind of makes it seem like it's not going to actually be resolved at the end of the anime. So that's going to be interesting to see. The game, Rogue Orbit, which is quite interesting because I remember seeing it at the Game Awards. I was wondering, what is this? This doesn't look like Gundam, even though at the end, it says Gundam. I was just surprised because it didn't look like Gundam. But now, when we actually think of it as this is a new project with this new story, and that's why maybe some of it didn't look Gundam to us. After watching the anime, we're going to see that, okay, this has a lot to do with RX-ZERO. So that's quite interesting, and I'm excited to see what this is all about. Now, we also have a new timeline. This is AA, after Apocalypse. I do like it. We have after war, after Connolly. We got a lot of afters, we got a lot of afters, so it's pretty cool. I do like it. Now, the Gundam itself is sparking a lot of hype online. Like, people are going crazy about just the arm, it seems a bit alien. Maybe this has to do with the materialize, you know, materializing different objects and materials and just things that don't really seem possible. So not just metal and robots, more machines, maybe biomechanical warfare, maybe in a way. So it's like a Gundam which is alive, but also, it's also mechanical at the same time. That's pretty interesting. It makes me kind of think of the Dark Gundam, you know. If you watch Gundam G, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, this is quite interesting. And you got the cape. The cape is really cool. Like, come on, this is all smash. I can't lie. Like, just looking at the art style and the way it's portrayed, the nice Gundam look with the arm and then the cape looking all coolish. Like, it's just Gundam knows how to get you hyped, guys. And I'm pretty sure all of you in the comments watching this video right now feeling hype about this project. And then you got the left side with the bandage. Yeah, to be honest, it's kind of edgy. It's like really edgy. This is like your your 90s 2000s YouTube era edginess, but it's cool. You know, it's been a while since we've seen this. I'm excited to see this. It just reminds me of those old animes. I don't know if you've watched like Trigun. It just reminds me of that kind of style as well. Maybe the cape and bash, it just reminds me of that. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to talk about that and my thoughts. You know, I'm quite excited. I really want them to push a lot on technology, because technology seems to be a big one here. I'm really interested in the gravity control, what I mean there, FTL communication, and one of that means this easier way to communicate through, I guess, just different places, you know, planets away or so on, just different ways to communicate in general. Yeah, this could be really cool. Just seeing new tech. Tech is one of the big things I love about Gundam. Obviously, you know, there's the combat, there's the politics, there's the emotions of the characters, there's the story and plots, and then there's the technology. That's it. That's literally what I love about Gundam. So this one is big on technology, is big on combat and war, as far as we can see. Maybe politics isn't going to be the main thing here, because, well, how are you gonna communicate and be political against autonomous object who's invaded your planet? I don't think there's much negotiation that can happen there, so I don't imagine we're going to see much of that between those two sides. It's quite interesting, but yeah, I'm excited. Now I am curious to see how many people are left on the moon, how they even got there, and so on. That's going to be interesting. I do hope this is a 50 episode series and not a 25 like Witch of Mercury. I don't think Gundam should be 25. Witch of Mercury wasn't on a massive scale, the story itself, so that's fair enough. But if this is a big, this one seems like a bigger scale story, even the fact that they're going for a two-way approach of the anime and the game. So I'm wondering if they could spin this off to 50. A really nicely paced story with really good story beats and great characters and great combat. Like, it would be amazing, honestly, to see all of that in this Gundam. Yeah, guys, so that's it when it comes to information. Now, going forward in this channel, yeah, I'm just gonna come back and I'm gonna try to do more videos. Obviously, I had scripts ready. I just haven't done anything. Life's been busy. I'm sorry, but things are calmed down now, so I'm ready to get back into YouTube. So yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next couple of videos. Hope you enjoy, and let me know down below what you're most excited for when it comes to this new anime. Anyway, guys, catch you next time. See ya.